All right, it's time once again to play our favorite game. It's called Right or Wrong. The rules are very simple. I will present David with a series of questions and statements, and David will tell us if those questions and or statements are either right or wrong. So looking over here to my right at my monitor, here is the first statement. David, is this right or wrong? Once you're retired, taxes are no longer a major concern because most retirees are in very low tax brackets.
It's absolutely wrong. It's absolutely wrong. And I tell you why. It's, every bracket's going to change. But, Social Security is going to pretty much take up that 12% bracket. Well, almost. Okay, for most Americans.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to higher step up into that 22% bracket. And where it really gets funky is when you're turned from the 24 to the 32.
Mm-hmm.
That's where it gets funky. And I just, you have to understand that retirement, all your funds, the majority of your funds are going to be taxable. So, if you're making an extra $40K a year, all that's taxable. So you got to worry about selling assets, capital gains, interest. People have CDs, people have brokerage accounts.
Mm-hmm.
The idea is to make up the income that you lost. So I think that's totally wrong, Jim. Totally wrong.
All right. Statement number 2, right or wrong, having a written retirement income plan can help reduce emotional investment decisions during market volatility.
Absolutely correct. Boom, 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 boom. That is awesome, Jim. That is absolutely correct. Having a written income plan is also meaning a guaranteed income plan and setting that plan and knowing that it's there. It gives you the safety, the reliability that you need in retirement. That's one of the biggest things that I push to everyone out there is if you can have an income plan that's set up and it's reliable for you, you're going to feel a lot freer. I mean, there's everything about it is just a lot more, understanding when it comes to having an income plan. And you don't have to have it specifically written down with a pen and paper, right? But having it there, knowing that income is coming in is going to make the money on the other side less of a worry when the market drops. Yes, sir.
All right. And finally, our final statement in today's edition of Right or Wrong. Right or wrong, Mr. Pipes, the biggest financial risk in retirement is simply not saving enough money.
Wrong. The biggest risk is spending it wisely, not wisely, generating an income plan. How about that?
Okay.
Generating an income plan, because I can't count the amount of times that I've seen the income plan done the wrong way. And it's everywhere. And pretty much I don't even know one that I've seen that's correct. And it's sad, Jim. It's sad because people out there need that income plan. So I think that's the hardest part. And when you do the math of it and you can put your assets somewhere else that's not that's not investable inside the stock market and produce the amount of income, more income than needed, and still have money in the market to grow with less fees, why not? I mean, it doesn't make any sense to not do that. Figure it out for yourself. Have someone teach you, educate you for the best mathematically for you in retirement, not for the company.
All right. Great job today on Right or Wrong, David. And a reminder, if you like this segment, you want to play along with us on the radio side, the YouTube side, and you want to participate, feel free to visit us on the web, retirementplanningpipeline.com. Leave us a question, leave us a comment, and that comment could find its way onto our show during Right or Wrong.